omitted in that last talk about what actually happened after we all got in our buses the last time we were in the Mojave. The structure that he was talking about that literally just blew away. And I think about 10 minutes after we'd all left. I think you can find it on YouTube or something if you want to see what we nearly missed. Anyway, it was an exciting day. And must admit, going out there today reminds me a little bit of that. So obviously disappointing that it's cold, but I know that the team here will give you all the most fantastic day. Anyway, I just wanted to say welcome to the world's largest ever gathering of future astronauts, and to the wonderful world of Virgin Galactic. Now, I normally do take credit for things, but I don't want to take all the credit for today, but it was actually my idea. It came after Holly, my daughter, and I were completely blown away by a visit we made here last year. And probably like quite a few of my ideas, it's resulted in a lot of disruption and hard work for a large number of people. So let me start by saying a really big thank you to the wonderful Virgin Galactic team for pulling off yet another fantastic event in the desert. And an even bigger thank you to our customers and their better halves for traveling, in some cases, literally thousands and thousands of miles, well, thousands anyway, of miles to join us. I was thinking about space, thousands and thousands anyway. Amazingly, we have around half of our total future astronaut community with us in this room, which is both remarkable, but it's also very humbling. Your enthusiasm, your engagement, your support have all been so important to the continuing success of this project. It is something that I and everybody from Virgin Galactic who you meet today will literally never ever forget, and it's been great to get to know a lot of you over the years. Virgin Galactic is the most ambitious, most enthralling, and important new venture that we've launched in Virgin's 40 years of history. As with most of our businesses, Galactic was launched because we wanted to make a positive difference to people's lives. We saw space travel as an industry absolutely ripe for change. The early pioneers had achieved great things, but controlled by government programs, the space industry had failed to innovate and to meet demand. Well, we believed we could do it better. And our mission for Virgin Galactic is, and has always been, quite simple: to transform access to space for the benefit of life on the Earth. In particular, we want to allow the millions of people from around the world who have long dreamt of experiencing space for themselves to fulfill those dreams. We've never been under any illusion as to the scale and the complexity of the task, or of the crucial requirement to provide the levels of safety and experience. From day one, that meet with the Virgin's promise and with our customers' expectations. Our plan for Virgin Galactic is to create a pioneering and successful business and to kickstart a new industry which could come to define the 21st century in the same way that commercial aviation defined the century before. Like aviation, space could bring us all huge economic and cultural benefits. And we believe we are well placed to help make that happen, and quickly. As the first mover and market leader in commercial manned space, we have a great responsibility to get the first steps right, and then to have the resources in place to rapidly build on our early achievements. Our first Spaceship 2 commercial flights will make history, and it will provide decisive proof of concept. We'll show that it is possible for a private company to give thousands of people, like you and me, the full astronaut, life-enhancing space experience safely, using clean, reusable, air-launched vehicles. Simultaneously, we will showcase Launcher 1, a transformational satellite orbital launch technology, which will unlock access to space to an unprecedented range of new smart technologies and users. With a potential launch capability of 100 satellites a day, we will be able to transform life back on Earth for every single person through a wide range of innovations and industries. We'll also be able to see space-based solar power and asteroid mining turn from theory to reality. We'll be able to develop better climate and weather monitoring, more efficient food production and transportation, more effective disaster management and humanitarian assistance, and, if requested by the United Nations one day, launch giant mirrors to reduce solar radiation on Earth, offsetting the effects of global warming. Within 2 years, we expect to be able to launch as many as 100 new small satellites in a 24-hour period, or replace 100 satellites within 24 hours, and to do so with only 24 hours notice. Using our experience, our expertise and resources, and supported by private sector investment, research and development, we will extend our manned program towards safe, affordable orbital flights. Our second-generation payload vehicles will enable the construction of space science labs and hotels, which will also provide sustainable platforms for missions beyond Earth's orbit. Using small, purpose-built two-man spaceships based at these space hotels, our guests will be able to take breathtaking day trips, programmed to fly a couple of 100 feet above the moon's surface and above the mountains. They will be able to take it in with their own eyes, awe-inspiring views of the craters and the vast dry seas below and the mountains, which in time we hope to launch missions to Mars and beyond. Anyway, a little closer to home, as we build out our orbital business, we will leverage our experience and resources to deliver a transcontinental capability for our vehicles, leapfrogging the long-awaited supersonic aviation successes to Concorde. It is no accident that we shun the inherent limitations of ground-based rockets in favor of winged spacecraft when we chose the design of our first Virgin spaceship. As you would have seen so brilliantly demonstrated, had the weather been kinder, Enterprise flies like a bird. And as we sadly just couldn't show you for that reel today, we will show you a video instead, sorry folks, which will show you some of the highlights of the fantastic supersonic test flights we've witnessed in the last couple of months. Thank you.
The exploration of space will go ahead, and it is one of the great adventures of all time. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Many years ago, the great British explorer George Mallory, on Mount Everest, was asked why did he want to climb it. He said because it is there. Well, space is there, and we're going to climb it.
Okay, Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now. That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind.
Virgin Galactic is on track to become the world's first commercial space line. And if you've ever dreamt of joining the incredible group of pioneering astronauts, your opportunity has arrived. During your adventure, you will accelerate to a breathtaking 3.5 times the speed of sound. Then, in the silent tranquility of space, you will experience weightlessness and views of our beautiful planet that will change your perception of life.
One of my passions or reason for wanting to fly in space is based on what these guys that do it say. And they talk about it for the rest of their lives, about wow, that was life-changing.
The rockport ride is a minute and a half or so, and it's exhilarating. It's like nothing else you've ever done. When that motor does shut down, you get this instant calm of weightlessness. And everything you feel in your body is the same way. It's wow.
Our first Virgin Galactic astronauts are booking their own place in history as pioneers of a new space age, and for them, the journey has already started. I've had some incredible adventures in my lifetime, and space is sure to be the greatest one of all. I am going, and I hope you will be joining me.